Hey there, fellow Warriors of Light. I'm gonna try to get you guys prepared for Chapter 3, Part 2. It was a video request, seeing how you guys. One guy wanted me to make a video about how you can get prepared for the future and global, and I'm gonna show you some. In order for you guys to get prepared, I'm gonna show you what cards are still gonna be relevant, especially when Chapter 3, Part 2 comes out. And then after that, I will give you guys. I will show you guys the prologue of Chapter 4, and then we can, and I will get you guys prepared for Chapter 4. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get things started. So I went on ahead and I'm going to take a look at some cards in the ability shop. Okay, so obviously, if you still have the Final Fantasy Record Keeper cards, you're going to need that. I'm going to have to see if Chaos, what type of element Chaos is. I'm pretty sure he's fire. But if he's not fire, I mean, I'm pretty sure he is fire. And you get a fire mage card that can't be augmented. But if he is, then you're going to need, and like I said, if you have the Final Fantasy Record Keeper card, you're going to need this guy. All right, you're going to need him for a warrior. For a mage, obviously you need this card if you can use it. Also, carry this one with you, the water pew pew card. Carry that with you as well. You're going to need that. For area attacks, definitely take this one. This one is more powerful than the Shiva. This card right here. It's more powerful than that. Single attack cards. I was asked if what would be more recommended for future chapters and future content. I would recommend that everybody would use like AoE cards. And the reason for that is because on the Japanese server, when I play as Lightning, when I have the Knight of the Goddess job, I use basically AoE cards. I have 2 cards that does AoE. I got 1 card that does single attack, and I have another card that is healing, but it also gives me buffs. It's the Knight of the Round. So yeah, like I do highly recommend that you gather AoE cards for future content. And the way to get prepared is basically have, like, for mages, if you can use water, get this card right here. All right, get Blazaja. For rangers, if you can use water, get Ice Strike. You know, get this card. Also, you know, like I said, if Chaos is fire, then get cards like this one for a mage, and get cards like this for a ranger. Or you can have single attack cards for water. Get this card for warriors if you can use water. I will show you guys my deck and what I use. Obviously, I'm playing as the Dragoon. So the cards that are still going to be relevant in Chapter 3, Part 2 is basically any cards that we first got when Global came out. When Global first came out, like Ares is still useful in the Japanese server. Okay, Ares is still useful. The Amazon is still useful. This is what I use for my Dragoon. I had Onion Knight instead of, what's this card called? Instead of this card, I'm not going to say its name. Instead of this card, I had the Onion Knight card. Instead of Ifrit, I had the Amazon. And then I had Ares, and then instead of this card right here, I had this card equipped. I had Sildra. All right, so that was these. So the Onion Knight, Sildra, Ares, and the Amazon were the ones that helped me got through Chapter 3, Part 2. For mages, I haven't really played mage that much, so I can't really give you that much of a viable information about a mage. But I am playing as one at the moment, and I'm trying to find like the best deck for my mage right here. As for I don't play Ranger. I do play Hunter. I'm pretty sure they're the same thing anyway. I think. I do play I do play the Skirmisher, and I do try to make sure I got some breakability cards, some breaker ability cards. Like this card right here, and this card right here. Like they tend to break the yellow gauge faster. This card not so much. I'm pretty sure when it finally gets to be augmented to 4-star, then it'll start breaking. But other than that, this card won't be that much useful. This card right here, sooner or later when you get well, yeah, this is also useful for outside and inside multiplayer if you think about it, because yeah, it's a Curious Imperator Killer. Anyway, so yeah, this is a card. This is a deck that I use as a skirmisher. Very useful for me. You know, I'm able to get through. I was able to get through Chapter 3, Part 1 with this deck, and I also use this deck right here. You know, to work on my Dragoon. I used him to get past Chapter 3, Part 1 as well. Dark Knight. I haven't really been playing the Dark Lord as much, so I'm gonna have to do some catching up on this guy, see what I can do to, you know, make it better. But other than that, you know, I haven't really been playing Mage that much, and I haven't really been playing the Dark Lord. I've been playing Skirmisher and Drake Lord. That's really all I've been doing. Sorry, I can't provide you viable information, but for cards that are relevant, cards that are going to be relevant, it's pretty much all the cards in the ability shop that's going to be relevant. Like all these cards right here, except for the ones that are like 1-star and 2 stars. No, don't get those unless you get in the pew ones. Then yeah, get those to get yourself better prepared. But pretty much any card that's relevant are the ones that's on here. I highly recommend that you do not gain cards like this one, like Flame Shift or Ice Shift or anything. The reason why I say that is because even though it heals you, you know, you don't want to have to gather the same orbs. Like probably like Ice Shift against Chaos, then yeah, get that one. But anything else, but highly don't recommend. I rather recommend that you get cards that'll buff you up. All right, I recommend that you get those types. But yeah, pretty much like these powerful cards up here, get those because that will be worth it. And I would show you guys like Chapter 3, Part 2, but as you can see, I'm not playing the Japanese Mobius Final Fantasy at the moment. I'm playing the global one. But the only reason why I'm playing the global one was to try to show you guys. I'm trying to look in the ability shop with all of you to see what cards is going to be relevant. It's pretty much everything on here that's going to be relevant until we get like a major event and it gives us like extra cards, and we get a better job. Those cards are going to be relevant. But mostly these AoE cards, highly recommend that you use AoE cards, and highly recommend that you get one of these powerful cards at least into your deck. As you can see, I haven't got those yet because I don't have enough ability tickets, but sooner or later I will. And I'll be getting this card for my Hunter. I'll be getting this one, and I will be replacing it with my if I was to, let's see, which one would I replace it with? Probably replace it with this card right here. This card right here. Probably replace it with that instead of that one. Maybe replace it with L4, but anyway, that's all I got to show you. Really, that's all I have to show you. That's pretty much what cards are going to be relevant in Chapter 3, Part 2, and how to better prepare yourselves. Well, really, like I usually don't give out any advice when it comes to being prepared, but because this is your game, and even though like I go ahead and I try telling you guys like, well, this is what I do or this is what I recommend and everything else like that, people tend to find a better way, you know, and if it works for you, then hey, as long as it gets you through the chapter, you're good, you know, you ain't got to worry about nothing then, you know. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I got. If you were wondering about my experience, my first experience in global, I had to put that one on hold because I figured, probably wait until we get get to the first anniversary, and then I'll tell about my experience in the global. But other than that, that's about it. I really don't have much to say about this video. Yeah, post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to this channel if you guys want to see some more videos. Trust me guys, I'm still doing some research, so I don't know everything. I will advise that you probably talk to Monkeyman about it. Monkeyman will probably show you the way. Yeah, Monkeyman will definitely show you the way because I know he probably, as far as I know, if he probably plays different jobs, I think. Either that guy or, you know, just go to Motoko Gaming and you can ask him which cards are going to be relevant. I think the last time I checked, he was done with Chapter 3, Part 2. And I don't know if he got started on Chapter 4 or what, but you can ask him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have that many cards anyway because he didn't have a whole lot of jobs as far as I know of. But, yeah, as far as, like, playing, like I said, I don't play mage. I just play the game the way that I want to play, and I set my deck up the way that I can succeed through. And if I don't, then I just find a different way. Like I just gather a different deck for it. But yeah, that's all I got for this video, to be completely honest with you guys. I'm sorry if I haven't given you enough information. You know, I am trying to do my best, but I won't leave you guys in the dark. I won't do that. If there are any Japanese players that are watching this video, then I'm pretty sure the Japanese players can help you out because they know which cards are going to be relevant. But other than that, you know, that's about it. All right, so I will see you guys on my next video, whenever that is. As always, I'm Ch3. See you guys later.